My name is Fuzz, Fuzz the cat, mascot for the June Archives. I like saying that. Today is June 1st. Over 9 years ago, Flipnote Antenna officially closed its services for good. A moment of silence for all that we have lost.
There's someone calling, hey.
Whoops! Left my phone on! Hang on! Let me just answer that real quick. Hello?
Well, after this introduction, welcome! Welcome to the video about the June Archive. And today, we'll talk about it, of course. First, you may wonder, what was this beginning? Well, that was part of the June Archive. And already my first signal of that, this is not the thing you usually see on the internet. Nothing like a normal vid or something. You already surely noticed there was something more to it already by just watching it. And now, we get to it. This is my introduction to this little small talk again, and welcome back to Small Talk with a Rabbit. And today, we talk about the June Archive, as I said. Let's explain what it is first. The first thing is, of course, it's an RNG, as you may already thought by the title, if I wrote it into the title. But the point being is, this RNG is one of the kind of more fun ones I've seen lately around. And it's amazing kind of how it does it. But of course, I don't want to, it's simply set an RNG. And in this video I will try to keep spoiler free, so you can experience this more amazing series yourself. All videos to it are very short, so there's no big time taking like other horror series like Mandela Catalog or something. You can easily watch it through in maybe half an hour, if by the longest, I guess. So I really encourage you to do it yourself. But now that is done and set, let's get to the short talk about it. First, the story, of course. Again, I try as spoiler free as possible, so I will of course not get really deep into it, but I will also follow just my theories, as of course we do not really have a story yet. We do not know what it will become, or what is clear, or if things maybe are different. But point being now, first, as you may saw, one of the main antagonists or protagonists, who knows, is Fuzz the cat, the mascot of the June Archive. Then we also just say simply have a monster. Then there's also someone who seemingly also were aware in one video about what happens to the world or what's going on. Then we have a gigantic cat clock. You will see what I mean if you watch the videos. And there's this other mysterious person who seems to also know a lot about the situation or about something going on. But then there's also the last one I will mention, a monster it seems. And we do not really know what purpose this monster has or what it really wants, but we do know it exists somewhere. And it has some surely important role, or I assume so. But this whole arc is also about a certain topic, because I think that's the main theme, theory-wise, partly. It's the topic of nostalgia. When nostalgia hits, you feel these warm, fuzzy feelings inside. Like, you remember the time where you just could be relaxed and happy, as an example. But then you had the sad realization first that you just cannot go back to it. And then you get angry. You want to go back to it, but you cannot turn back the clock. You want to turn it back. You want to freaking relive it, or maybe change a few things here and there. And what I just said is exactly, kind of seemingly, from what we've seen, Fuzz motives. Cause, honestly, this speech I just gave, it's not really completely mine. I relate to it, but well, in some way I relate to it. It's not like all things. I mean, every one of us wish to go back in time to maybe fix a few things here and there. But main point taken now. The best thing we can think about now here is, well, that nostalgia is really a critical thing in the end. Like, it can be very good, like you remember the good old times, but you also could get hurt knowing it's all over. You cannot go back. And again, this is seemingly so for Fizz's motives, which in my opinion is very clear. Again, don't take anything I said by 100%. I'm also just theorizing here. And that's why you maybe also already noticed the clock I mentioned. I just say it's very important, and if I give my little cent to this video here, without spoiling much, or my opinion just saying is that this clock is there for time travel, or before the system shut down, that it like goes back, you know, like you turn back the clock, you get what I mean, before I'm losing myself, and I don't even know why I'm swirling over my words that much. But now that aside, that's the simpleness. You may be never like confused still what's even going on in this RNG, but again, I don't want to spoil everything, so if you're confused, get your butt over there, watch the videos and support them. But now is even the question, why do I even like this RG? Why do I even make a video about it, this short one? Because they have some charm in their videos. They have this charm in these videos that lures you in. You watch it, go through it, and then you want more. You want to freaking know the truth. What's fully going on? What's the truth? Who are these people that you see here? What are their roles? And what is maybe even, well, everything? Gosh, like, Jesus, you want to know so bad. I at least in my case, I just want to know what's going on. Like, I want to know what's the next step of it. But as you all see, it's animated, so it will take some time. But since they are mostly short videos, you don't have to wait for too long, but you also won't get much. But at the same time, they also manage to put a lot into such a short span without breaking so much of time. That was a weird sentence, but I think you get my point. And that's why I like it. It's just so great. And of course, now you're still confused and be about it, but that's why here are two things I want to say. First of all, support the original creators, or creator. I don't know really who is on it, if it's one or multiple people. And I just say support them with all you can. They're great people, at least I assume so. But at least their work is great, that's what I mean. And of course, I always... Oh... Bleh. I cannot do this right now. Okay, come on. Third is the best try to end this video. Okay, what I mean to say is their main source is Twitter, but they also exist on YouTube. I will link their Twitter and a video from Pixels in the Dark or Dark in the Pixels. Sorry if I said the name wrong, in the comments or description at least. A description for sure, where you can get a much more detailed version and a little cap of how much already happened. Even though it's not it's like not the bestest video right now because already new videos came out. So, but if you want to have the first, let's say, season with information already theory dump into your mind, then go watch Pixels in the Dark, or just go to the Twitter and support them right there with, well, by watching the videos and maybe spreading the word about the RNG, who knows. But that's it for all folks. You may often see the screen right now. This is a bit embarrassing, but okay, enough of this. I wish you all a great day. This was my little small talk about the June archive. Again, it's a small talk, so don't expect always too much about it. But point done. It was fun talking about it. Again, I just want to make aware of it. I will link the account and video in the description or comments. And yeah, there you can get your fill full of the June archive. There's also amazing artwork out there of it already, so you can maybe also look at all of them. They're all awesome in my opinion. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I see you next time.